I'll give you an example now. When I say the word Muhammad, or I say the word Allah, you are likely to think of what religion, or what?
Islam.
Islam. 1400 years ago, I would have thought you was Christian. Oh, I'm going to prove this. Because you see, in the Christian scriptures, they use Allah over 500 times to communicate to God in the New Testament.
Wow.
In the Peshitta, you'll see Allah there every time they pray to God. I was hoping he was going to take some serious time out to show us the Quran's verse. But it's all good, the historical origins of Islam, so let it be. And you must learn that Prophet Muhammad, 1400 years ago, 1400 years later, we see it as an appellation, a name attributed to somebody. Muhammad is a gerundable participle. What does gerundable participle mean? Being used as an adjective. So Muhammad is one who's worthy of praise. It was never taken out of context to mean someone's name. So anyone that did something that was worthy of praise was considered to be a Muhammad, not someone of Islam. So no matter where you find the word Muhammad in those lands, doesn't necessarily mean that you are talking about an actual person in particular associated with the exclusivity of Islam. No. It's a gerundable participle, and it means it's a verb being used through the persuasion of the adjective. It announces that you must do something when you bear witness. Yeah, we have to go into language, you're right, but you're going into the wrong language to deal with the historicity of Islam. Go to the next one. So now we got to fly through it. Because Muslims are really Christians on the down low. And the Christians oppressed us. You must know this. You know about the Vatican, right? And how they funded slavery. You do know that much, right? Okay, the Quran is not a Muslim corpus. The word Quran is a loan word as well as a harmonious morphological code. I didn't go over that. What is a harmonious morphological code? Once I do this, then I can run through everything. A harmonious morphological code. Let's start off with a homophone. Homophones are words that are spelled alike or ideally the same, but take on a different definition. When people are creating a new language or a new doctrine and they don't have a language and they're writing it Kashuni is what the Arabs had to do that are claiming Muslim or Islam today. Kashuni is when you write a language with a non-corresponding script. If you write the word Kashuni, all you're going to see is Arabs in Islam. Because they didn't even have a written language, so they had to borrow the Christians' letters to interpret their ideas. And if you do that, eventually you're going to start changing the word to make it look like the way you want it, because that's called transliteration. Y'all really gonna get this if you ain't got it when you watch this tape, I'm telling you. But I know you get it, because I like him. I don't think everyone in here is stupid. He speaks so very condescending to his brothers and sisters sometimes. But it's a harmonious morphological code. So harmonious morphological code means that it's a word spelled the same way or almost identically the same as it's brought into a new language, but then it undergoes a morphosis in its meaning. And then you may even start creating a new designation for phonemes. A phoneme is a unit of measure for a letter in terms of tone. So the letter B's phoneme would be B. A phoneme for D would be D. When you change the designation of the phoneme, now you're adding in a coke, like when you fill it in the hole. Because at this point, you completely took over the word, and that part of it, when you change the spelling, is called orthography. So not only is the word Muhammad a harmonious morphological code, which is also a gerundable participle, it is also part of the biggest misconception ever told to us, as we are 1400 years after the fact, not doing a syntactic analysis on the information. The word Quran in Syria, 1400 years ago, where the Arabs existed, there was no such thing as a Muslim. Show me the record. Today they call them Muslims and they put them in parentheses like my brother did. Black Muslims. Show me the records. I say that boldly, you know, because I know there's no Muslims, they were Christians. And guess what Quran means in Christian tongue? In Syriac, Quran is pronounced Qur'an. Qur'an. Hey, look at that. That's Syriac. Syriac. Qur'an. What does Quran mean? Quran means lectionary. What does lectionary mean? A lectionary are extracts from the Bible to be used for religious instruction. The word Quran means religious instruction for Christians. Lectionary is the word that adds up to that whole meaning. The word Quran means Bible lessons.